Hey guys, just another quick update, kind of let you guys know what's going on. I've got a couple of small projects that I'd like to get done before I hit the linear rail conversion, but I want to do the granite epoxy fill, let that dry also so that I can move forward with installing the rails. So here's where I'm at. I want to build a 3 or 4 position rack here for the Precision Matthews, so I can start taking advantage of the automatic tool change. That's really should be a fairly simple project. I've already got the power drawbar. I just need to hook that up so that Mach 3 will turn the power drawbar on and off. Currently just have it hooked up to a foot pedal. Also need to construct the rack, which I already got stock for, so that's not going to be too big of a deal. I 3D printed some of these little tool holders, which may work fine temporarily. My buddy Wyatt laser cut some stainless steel ones for me. I just got to do some final machining on those. I'm also working on a rotary boring machine. I need to have a way to bore holes on a cylinder, and currently I do this all by hand, but at the volume of holes that I'm boring, I really need to have some kind of machine to do it for me. So I have several different size cylinders that I need to bore holes. So what I came up with is I purchased one of these little cheap Harbor Freight drill presses. I think this was like 60 bucks. I've got some stepper motors, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the quill up and down using a Z-axis stepper motor here. That should be fairly straightforward. And I purchased this little 4th axis with its own stepper motor, and so I should be able to just clamp the work in there and set it up so that I can just bore each of the holes, and then that way while I'm boring the holes I can be doing something else. This whole machine will be fairly lightweight and portable, and I can just move it out of the way when I'm not using it. It'll save me a lot of time. So this is another little small project. I picked up a little standalone CNC controller. It was like $30 or $40. All I need to really run these, a little small power supply, and you just simply throw the G-code in on a SD card, press go, and it'll just bore the holes and just continue on until I'm done. Hopefully that'll work out alright. So I've got this little small project, my rack ATC for the Precision Matthews. I'm trying to get set up out here to make some forms for my epoxy granite. So I've got my Y-axis installed here in the base, and I just need to maybe make some kind of wooden divider here and secure it somehow so that I can epoxy fill this. I need to put some tubes or something on these holes so that I'll be able to bolt this down. I need to make sure that my column holes don't get epoxy in those. And I'm going to also fill the column up to at least this level here with epoxy. I'll probably put a tube or a pipe in there just in case I need to run some hoses or cabling from the column down through the base. So I'll have something set up for that. And hopefully after the epoxy dries I can start installing the linear rails. I was initially not going to do the epoxy fill, but after doing the testing in the last linear rail conversion video, you noticed there was quite a bit of flex in the column and the base, and I think this epoxy granite is going to help stiffen that up. That's just kind of an update of where I'm at. I've had a busy year this year. I've had a lot of parts I had to machine. My son got married a couple of weekends ago, so that's out of the way. This past weekend my daughter was confirmed, and also I had my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary. Next weekend I've got graduation for my exchange student, so that weekend's kind of tied up, but hopefully once the summer gets here, I'll have some weekends free other than, you know, doing yard work and cutting the grass, that type of thing. So I can get back on these projects. Once you get out of your routine and your projects start to sit a little while, it's hard to get motivated to get back on that. Anybody that's done any kind of prolonged projects, you can kind of understand. So I want to try to knock out a couple of these little projects to kind of get me motivated again and get me back on this. Alright, well I guess that wraps up this video. Guys, I appreciate all the support. Maybe in the next video we'll be doing one of those 3 projects. I want to try to at least get this epoxy granite knocked out so that I can let this cure real good before I start installing the rails. Thanks for watching the videos. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any suggestions, questions, please feel free to comment. Comments are always welcome. They help me put out information that you guys are interested in. Thanks for watching, guys, and most importantly, be safe.